Hi, this is Tweek. Gardening time is here. I love gardening. I love bling, so let's put the two together and make some bling for our garden. Join us! Supplies you'll need for this project are, you'll need beads from a 2mm size right up through a 20, your choice. You'll need beading wire, a pair of pliers, and a pair of cutting tools. You'll need some crimping beads, and you'll need some Crystal Prism beads. Let's get started. I've been working out in our garden. We revamped the whole thing, and I've got the garden fingers to prove it. But I wanted to add some bling. I love the bling. Started out with these beautiful prism crystal balls. Now I will include the link below. I got these online. They come 22 a pack, and they're absolutely beautiful. They have a very nice channel that's carved into them, so they make a perfect start to our, I call these garden raindrops, because I start with a smaller bead and go up towards the top. I imagined it being a raindrop falling, and I'm hanging them in our pergola in the garden. It's a beautiful effect. So let me show you how I did that. Took our beading wire. This is a 0.018 size bead wire. I don't need a lot. I usually always pull off more than I need because I'd rather be able to work more easily with it. But this is going to be a shorter type of raindrop. The project is fun because you can make it whatever length you want. And I'm going to pick one of our prisms. They have a nice channel. Now, sometimes the channels come blocked, and I just use a tool to make sure that I can get through any of these crystal beads. Sometimes I have to poke through. That works. We put our bead wire through the channel, and that's what we have so far. My basic pattern was to put a few small beads, one bead on either side of the channel, and then work from there. So let's see, what colors do we want? I've done blues and reds. I do like the blue. Let's try pink. I have not done a pink one. So I've got a couple of beads here. Let's see how this is going to look. So I'm going to bead on each side. This can be whatever size bead you'd like. It sits there, and now I'm going to bring a bigger bead between the two to get us started on the rest of the raindrop. So I've got a pattern of 3 sitting over that. Now I'm going to take my clear beads here, and I'm going to start tiny and gradually work my way up to a taller bead, which gives me more of the raindrop effect. So I'm going to put, I think, let's go with 9 little tiny beads. Now, this is where my eyeballs need to help me out here. This clear little beads, and I rotate them around till I see the hole. It's like the way the light shines on the bead. I'm putting both wires through. Wow, that's pretty already, and I've hardly started. I think these are a 2mm bead. It's a 2 or a 4, but it's my smallest bead that I had. So I'm hanging them in our garden, in our pergola area. It's so pretty. You see all the green and the growth going on out there, and just adding a little bit of sparkle. So I've got that. Now I want to go to a little bit bigger bead. And I believe these are 6mm beads. And here again, I'm going to go for 5 or 6. I don't want too many. I've got 9 there. I'm going to go for 5. A little bit easier to string. Okay. See how it's getting a little bit wider. The next size up. Whatever size you get, or whatever bead you have to work with, just go from the smallest beads to bigger beads. Now this time I think I'm only going to put 3. I am putting it in patterns of 3, but just go with what you think looks nice. I don't want this to be really long, so you're getting the effect. Huh? Pretty. Now I'm going up to a bigger size, and I believe these are 8s. 8s or 10s. It might be 10s. I'm just working my way up my selection here. I'm not sure how many I want. I'm going to say 3. See how that's looking? See how pretty that's it's getting? Okay, good. And now I'm going even to a bigger size. Another 3. With all the green out there in the garden, just to see some sparkle is, I find that very joyful. We're almost there. See how simple? You get the graduated light from the smallest to the tallest. Now we're coming up to, I'm thinking, do I have any others? But this is a big one here. I believe these are 12s, 12 millimeter beads. And I think I want just one, because I don't want this to be really long. Let's see how simple. Take your combination of beads and just work your way up. Now I want to end. I'm going to put, my crimping beads fall into that bead, so I want to put a little stopper there. So if I had a little teeny pink one, is there a little teeny pink one here anywhere? Let's just look through and see what you've got. I could put just another little clear bead. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do, because my pink beads are too big. I'll put a little teeny clear bead there as a stopgap, so that my crimping bead stays and doesn't fall through. And then we grab our crimping bead, put it down both wires, and I'm going to push this wire back down in through the crimping bead into the next bead. There's more of a space there in the hole. There it goes. And then into the big bead. And I'm trying to hide the wire, pulling on the end. Okay, pushing that through, and now I'm going to crimp it, hanging on to that end. Isn't this so simple? It's so pretty, because collectively when you see them hanging out there, oh, so pretty. Look at that. See? A simple, easy. Wait till you see them hanging in the garden. We're in the garden. Here's our raindrop. There's a spot to hang it, so let's do that. Oh, the overall effect. Isn't that pretty? So if you like what you've seen here today, give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to ring the bell so you know when another episode of Tweeks with Tweek is coming along. Until then, we'll do a garden tour at some point and show you some more of the wonderful things we've made for our garden. See you again